Hey Google, turn on the bedroom lamp. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Hey? I'm going to open this one hand. So I decided to stop taking multivitamins, and I'm trying this healthy greens because I keep seeing all these ads for athletic greens. So I thought I'd give it a go. Seems to be pretty good so far. I've had it for about 2 or 3 days now. It's also got probiotics. But yeah, I'm actually enjoying it. This one by I think Healthy Life doesn't actually taste too bad. I thought it tastes like grass like the other ones, but it's got a bit of a sweetener in it. Okay, so I just had a shower. Normally I don't have a shower before the gym. I generally have a shower after the gym, yeah, I just felt like a bit sweaty, so decided to have a shower. So just putting on some knee sleeves. So I just put these on. I've been wearing these for a while just to protect my knees. I don't lift as heavy anymore, so probably don't need it as much, but as you know, I had a mountain biking accident and my right knee is a bit funny at times, but I just wear these as a precaution as well as it helps. The compression helps increase blood flow through my knees. So got my Nike Metcon 7. Love these shoes for doing pretty much any compound lifts because the base is like super flat. And I feel like there's a lot of support. Okay, so off to the gym. Feeling pretty lazy at the moment, to be honest, and we'll see how we go. Hopefully it's not too awkward because I'm actually going to try and film myself and share snippets. So just doing a warm-up walk for about 5, maybe 10 minutes, depends on how bored I get. I'm used to doing heavy weights and low reps, but I'm using this new program, which is increased my volume. So rather than doing a maximum set of 2, I'm now doing 3 sets of 10. So yeah, I feel like the workout's better. I don't have to think about it. Also, don't forget to wipe down your machines. Things gonna need to do hanging knee raises, which I hate, but gotta do it anyway. So these are figure 8s. They basically take the strain off your grip and your forearm. So let's see how this goes. Okay, that was much easier. Basically allows me to focus on my core as well as my posture, rather than worry about my grip throwing out. So definitely better. Okay, so workout's done. So 54 minutes and 624 calories burnt. So rather than eating something, what I'm going to do is have a shake first. So I just make smoothies. So 200 mils. So I put in some frozen bananas. So I just found it easier because I used to buy bananas and then they used to just go off because I wasn't consistent with it. Frozen blueberries. Greek yogurt. I find that Greek yogurt gives it a bit of sourness. It sort of breaks up. It just makes it more creamy. So I put a dollop of that, maybe nearly 2 dollops. Obviously it's high in protein. So I've got some coconut, shaved coconut here. They're just dry. It's just dried. Adds a bit of texture. Cacao nibs gives it a bit of texture like nuts, as well as obviously good whatever it is in cocoa. So it's unsweetened. So psyllium husk. Basically the stuff that's in Metamucil. So I generally just add 5 grams of this, which is good for fiber. Then I add some black chia seeds. I don't know what the benefits are, but they're in pretty much every healthy guide. And then I add half a scoop. So I don't even do a full scoop. It's not really a protein shake that I'm trying to make. Just want to add a bit of protein. Handful of ice cubes. Into the smoothie machine it goes. And that's pretty much it. So I borrowed this smoothie recipe from one of my favorite cafes I used to go to, which is Pillar of Salt in Richmond. I just looked up their ingredients and just copied it. But for some reason it never tastes the same. So I'm very loose with my measurements. But anyways, cheers to that. So I got that trick off YouTube. Basically, you hold it down until it makes that noise, and then you let go. As where all the demos show, you just like pull it down a couple seconds, and then anyways, that sort of seems to work better. Cheers. So Charlie's grown a bit. So I've been away from YouTube probably for a while now. I think I've only created 3 videos this year. So I felt like I probably needed a mental break because every week I was thinking about making videos, and there were a few things that I guess on my personal side that I was focusing on, so it wasn't really a high priority. And as you know from my early update videos, I basically changed teams, and then within that team I changed squads. So I changed, I think, to 3 squads. But now I'm in the same squad, been there for about 4 or 5 months now. But I think what I wasn't allowing myself to do was to adjust to the new squad. So every time I changed squads, because I'd been in the company for 2 or 3 years already, I slotted right in. I think I've got a bit of cat hair here. I slotted right in and just sort of jumped straight in and hit the ground running, which is great. But then on top of that, I wasn't allowing myself time to mentally reset and adjust to the new team, the way they operate, and just new surroundings. So I'm now in a better place. So I'm enjoying where I'm at. I'm surrounded by a good team as well. I think I was just rushing too much ahead, and I wasn't really allowing myself to mentally reset. And I think that played on a lot of motivation as well. And I believe because I lacked a bit of motivation, that sort of stunted my creativity, I guess, and wanting to make videos. And I think on the other side is I got to a point of constantly thinking about the next video, but not actually executing. So, a bit of paralysis analysis. And I think this year I'm going to come back, make videos, and try and not overthink the videos and just create. So that is my plan this year. I want to have a goal of hitting 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which I think is achievable. I think I can actually 5x that potentially, but to achieve that I need to be consistent, whether I create technical content or You know, I've been watching a lot of YouTubers that do a lot of lifestyle stuff, so I don't know if I really want to vlog stuff, but as you can see, this video that I'm making is going to be a series called Cloud Diaries, and rather than doing channel update videos, I'll just do these videos where I talk to the camera and show you a bit more of my personal life. You know, I don't know if I want to get around vlogging and everything, but I was at the gym today and I just owned it. Walked around with the camera and just shot everything. It was still a bit awkward to talk, but I just owned it. And it wasn't that bad actually. But anyways, so I'll be back on YouTube making videos. Now, I don't know what the schedule will be. It'll basically be when I feel like uploading. I've got other priorities that are sort of, that will impact, I guess, this schedule. And I'll tell you about that, I guess, a bit later. And that was, you know, a lot of the reason on why I wasn't creating content as well. So, you know, it's a positive thing and I'm very excited about it. So I'll continue on that story shortly. Okay, I'm gonna get some asparagus and broccoli. Asparagus, broccoli, got some here. And I've got some pre-made freekeh. So freekeh is just a grain. Try not to make a mess. And what else have I got? And I'm also gonna get some Greek cheese and some feta. And that's probably it. Gonna make some breakfast now. I don't even know what time it is. This is what happens when you're on holidays. Yeah, I want to make a poached egg. So I attempted yesterday, but I'm going to try a different way that Jamie Oliver showed. So yeah, we'll talk about that. Poached egg with probably some asparagus, broccolini, some goat's cheese, and I've got this stuff called za'atar. And I might add some freekeh as well. So I've been trying to eat a lot more salads individually. Try and do this one-handed. I don't know how. But anyways. Whoa, 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 whoa. Man, this YouTube stuff is overrated. And gonna put some oil, just a little bit. Gonna add some salt and pepper and turn this heat up. And we're just gonna let this fry off. You can grab a bowl, you can grab some Glad wrap. Apparently. So we've got the egg in there. Okay. And then what we're going to do is you basically just tie it off. Ooh, I don't know if this is long enough. I might use a rubber band. And that's apparently it. So we'll drop this in. As you can see, so this water, you don't really want it rolling. And we just drop this in. Set the timer for 3 minutes. And yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, so 3 minutes is up. So what we need to do is take the poached egg out and put it in cold water to stop the cooking process. Egg is down. Feta cheese isn't actually that salty, which is disappointing. Some freekeh. So, alright, so we'll move this across. Let's break it open into this. Oh, looks probably needed a bit more time. Oh, I just broke it. Anyways, it's stuck to the cling wrap. So it's kind of a soggy egg now, but anyways. No. Dab of yogurt on top. Gives it that middle. So let's grab this camera. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, poached egg failed because it ended up sticking to the cling wrap. But anyways, that's it, that's breakfast. Look at this mess. Look where Charlie is. Charlie, how'd you get up there? There's like wine glasses. Eating at my desk. But yeah, so this is pretty much it. Got my little sparkling water here now. And yeah, so in the new year, I got sort of tired, you know, feeling pretty average. So I've got all these books here. The Community, which is, you know, because I'm pretty average at making salads. I've got the broadsheet Italian cookbook, and I've got the restaurants one coming. And then I've got this neighborhood one, which is from the same author, and then I've got this Neil Perry one and a whole bunch of other random books. So I'm trying to focus on eating, I guess, more greens in my diet. And yeah, so far so good. Okay, so another reason why I was not creating content last year was I think March last year, I was actually looking at properties to buy. I had a deposit, but I wasn't conditionally approved, so I was casually looking, but it was still quite time consuming, spending your weekends or weekdays trying to get from destination A, B, C. It was quite mentally draining, and obviously compounding that with changes at work where I had changed teams and things like that. I didn't really have any creative motivation, let's say, and I'm still struggling with that at the moment. But in saying that, as you can see, I've got boxes behind me, and come August I got conditionally approved, so I actually got more committed, I guess, to finding a property. And obviously there's funky things going on with the market at the moment, which didn't help. But anyways, come November, I purchased a property. So I'm super excited now, which is why I'm in the process of packing right now. And I am planning to move the end of January into my new property, which I'll have a second room, which I already have now, but this second room is going to be a lot better because it won't be hot all day, so I can actually fit it out to be a little office slash studio, and the plan is to shoot more content in that time as well. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to moving into my own place. You'd be surprised on how your mindset changes. So I've already done a lot of shopping and buying, I guess, things that I actually want, rather than just living with the bare minimum, like this little chair right now. Got this little stool here, and I don't even have bedside tables. So I've already purchased 2 bedside tables and a whole new bed frame. I'll be upgrading a few things, but super excited. And the plan is to shoot more content when I finally move. But I'm planning to also try and shoot some content at the moment. But yeah, so that was a big probably driver on why I didn't want to create content, or wasn't really in the mood, or had creative blocks, because my mind was all on trying to get a property, which is quite nerve-wracking, stressful at the same time. Signing a contract for over $500,000 is quite nerve-wracking, especially with all the paperwork and the legal side of things. But obviously I have very good lawyers and a conveyancer, so yeah, really looking forward to that process. And that was a big reason on why I my priorities has shifted last year. But I'm not really one for New Year's resolutions and things like that, but there are some things that I want to do this year, and one of them is learn to celebrate milestones and achievements, because I don't know about anyone else here, and let me know in the comments below if you have this sort of mindset as well. But I'm always okay, we've reached this, what's the next thing we're doing, what's the next thing? But I don't stop and, I guess, smell the roses, right? So I need to learn that, because I bought a property last year, last year, it's last year now, right? So I bought a property in November last year, which is a very big milestone, because I've been pretty bad with my money in the probably my whole life. So very big milestone, and people that know me know that it is quite a big milestone, and I'm really looking forward to it. But I need to learn to appreciate those little wins. Even like the YouTube channel, it's actually still ticking over, and I'm getting closer to 800 followers, right? So I'm not really celebrating these little things, so I want to learn to sort of stop and smell the roses more. I've got this little MiGoals book coming, so I'll probably throw that into this video once I get it, just to show you what's inside it and what I want to do with it. But anyways, so that's the update at the moment. So I'm packing, as you can see, got junk everywhere, junk over there, everywhere. But yeah, so really looking forward to it. So I've always had monitors side by side, and I thought that's the only way you can set up your monitors. I even bought a shelf and I thought it would clean things up, but instead it just created more clutter. So I thought, why don't I stack my monitors vertically? So I decided to install a new monitor arm and stack my monitors, and as you can see, it is now less cluttered and you can't see any mess or cables. So I thought I'd just do a quick desk update. As you can see, I got a new monitor arm, so it's made by a company called AVLT, so I'll put the links below if you're interested in getting one or having a look at it. But definitely having my monitors stacked vertically does reduce the clutter. So it took me some time to adjust to it, because as you can see from the video, I had my bottom monitor all the way down, and that was actually creating neck pains for me until I shifted everything up. So as you can see, I've now got this space under. So now my bottom monitor is sort of just below eye level, and then the one above is just above eye level. And I only use the top monitor as a secondary monitor, so if I want to play podcasts on YouTube or play music, or if I'm at work, I have my Outlook and my Teams and other accessory things that sit up the top that I don't constantly stare at all day. And then the bottom one's my primary one. And then the second update is I've got some monitor lights by Xiaomi. Originally I had two because I had the monitors side by side, so instead I just have both of them on top of the top monitor, as you can see there. And I definitely would recommend having monitor lights, especially if you work in a dark space. But as you can see, I'm right by the window, so I'm in a well-lit space. But just having them in this space, I think definitely improves productivity, because it sort of keeps me awake and more alert. So I would definitely recommend that you invest in some monitor arms. I'll also put the links below. So that's pretty much it. So I thought I'd just do this quick update video, but stay tuned for my next video. Once I move, I'll do another desk video. Check the mail room. There's a lot of things coming today. Okay, so you know how it goes. New year, new you. So what I want to do this year is have a journal / diary to keep myself more accountable, as well as track, the events in my life and the key milestones, the good and the bad, and anything else throughout the year. And I wanted to start doing this hopefully every year. So I went and invested in a planner by this company called MiGoals. Hopefully that's in focus. And the real reason why I liked this was because it has an overview on one side of your week, so you can basically put your comments, and whatever else. And then on the other side, it also has an overview on how you can reflect on that week. So things you're grateful for, a habit tracker, weekly goals, things to do, some notes, top 3 wins, and how you rate your week. So on top of that, the added bonus as well, it has the first section of it goes through how to set goals, short-term and long-term goals. It also has some motivation in there on quotes and things, a little corny, but they are little simple reminders as well. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do this year. So I want to track, hold myself more accountable on my goals. So obviously I want to hit an unrealistic goal of 50,000 subscribers this year, as well as there's a few other things. I'm going to have a mortgage, but I also want to get into more investments this year as well. So just be good to set some goals, hold myself accountable, because right now I'm not really one that likes to set goals, but I have these sort of visions in my own head. Well, I guess writing them down will hold myself more accountable, and I guess you kind of get a sense of purpose and more fulfillment when you write it down and then you reflect back on it. So I basically want to do that this year. So we'll see how this style of video goes. Leave your comments below. You'll definitely be seeing more of me and more content, because I got to hit this goal that I've just set for this year. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button, stay tuned for the next video, and I'll catch you later. See ya. Packing's going well.